So when winterizing my sprinklers, I noticed there was a nice little 6-inch hole, so it's getting pretty dry out. So before I get ready to have the sprinklers turned on, I gotta get this repaired. So I'm gonna dig down and try to find out what's going on. Wearing my nice black nitrile gloves. Can't go too crazy or I'll be repairing more than just one pipe. Oh, okay. Well, that'll do it. So I guess broke off on the bottom, right at the elbow, so it shouldn't be, if I got the parts, it shouldn't be too bad to fix. So I just got to try to dig down and clean out where the end's at and get it ready. Should be a quick fix. First I'm gonna go get a bucket to make this a little bit easier. There it is. I got a bag of dirt, so I can tired of fighting with the sand, so I'll probably just scoop out all the sand and replace it with topsoil I have left over. Okay, so I need to dig this back a little bit. All right, so that's where it broke off. A little high, so I'll tunnel underneath this a little bit. I think I have an elbow. Hope I can heat this off. So I'll get that all cleaned up, pulled apart. Worst comes to worst, I can always cut it. goes back a couple feet. And I'll clean this all up and then I'll reassemble it. All I'm going to use really to repair it, let me put down my towel first. I'm highly allergic. As soon as I touch this stuff, I got about 5 minutes before I'm heading in for something, for taking some meds. All right, so it's still on. Basically, all I'm going to use is a new sprinkler head that I got from sprinklerwarehouse.com. I'm just saying that's the website I go to, that it's a lot cheaper because I buy them in bulk. But so to fix all this, it was about, in parts, it's $5. But if you go to the store online, sometimes it's $12, $15 they try to gouge you. But most of the time when you're repairing them, if something's wrong with the top, you're just going to unscrew and kind of take it out. But you can see as pressure builds from water on the bottom, the head pops up, which is what you see. And that's when you can take off this port here, plug, and then you pop in a filter. You generally always give you one, or you can reuse the old one. I've done it many times. And you pop in the head. This one is a full circle, which I might replace it, but as you can see, to replace it, it's just no big deal. So this is a full circle. I have to remember that. Can't be standing here when I turn it on. And then so I generally just replace these a lot of times when the sand gets in here. At the end of the day, all I have to do is really plug this into the pipe and it's ready to test. So I pretty much have everything to go. Down here I have to get this out, so I'll try using my garbage channel locks first. Normally I just cut it, but I was kind of curious to see if I could get it out since it's a warm day. There we go, got it out. Pop the other one in. Oh, that one's tight. Well, got the wrong size. They sent the wrong size. We'll see. Yeah, that won't work. So since I stretched it out, might as well cut the rest of it off and then go get a new one. I have plenty of spares, so be right back. All right, how about the 5th time trying to do this? Talking about sprinklers, replacing sprinkler heads. And so I've tried to record this like 15 times, but I keep saying 15 million ums in a row, and it's really annoying, so just gonna shoot it again. And I already know I'll be able to cut in the part where I cut this out. It's all right. let me get my handy dandy toolbox. So we'll kind of quickly go through here again. With sprinklers, most of the time the repair is it's as simple as replacing this piece right here. And but in this case, the elbow snapped off down below. I have tons of different variants of it, but this is the correct size. And I always try to install them when I screwing these in first, then installing the elbow. You just get more leverage. Sometimes they break, but it's worth it. But on a hot day like today, I won't have any issue. Now, most of the time, the reason with these sprinklers the past 20 years I've had issues is mainly from the sand. If you look, the soil's all sandy. So I always try to, cut around and leave room around it. But after 10 or 15 years, sometimes they just happen to go bad. But if you ever get a clogged nozzle, that's pretty easy to swap out. That's just a placeholder nozzle, but they all come with a filter, so if you're replacing, you always take this filter out. Try to clean it. I always try to put a new one on, and then as soon as you spin this on, it's ready to go back in. 9 times out of 10, that's generally all the repair is. It's just pulling that out. And I said, again. Oh, do it again, and it'll be number 6, Jerry. Swear. All right. So I've replaced that, and then I also pay attention to, normally try to pay attention to the spray pattern. This one is full, meaning 360 degree spray. So I just have to remember not to leave the camera here like an idiot. Not saying I've ever done that before, but I'll make sure to move that in my Snap-on Wood product tray 4.0. Coming soon to Etsy, patent pending. Okay. This should. And if it's not hot enough, it's good. I have it on there. No more threads back. You can still twist it on a couple more times if you want. But at the end of the day, I tunnel under a little bit, and the thing's supposed to be ground level. Just like that. So that's all I'm gonna do is just kind of backfill this back in. I cheated by bagging it. With the ground, this might be sticking up a little high, so probably just dig this back a little bit while I have it open. It'll be sticking up like an inch according to my Snap-on Wood product tray. All right, I'm just gonna dig this back, and it takes nothing. No one says it has to be back in the exact same spot over here. If this part is too low, I can try to bring it over here and see if I can get it leveled off that way. Just grab a quick garden stake. I always keep old tent stakes around just because I don't want to use my screwdrivers and stuff to dig. My favorite one is I have an old, I think got it from my dad. An old drywall saw. Use an old drywall saw. And that's usually my go-to for trimming around these things. Okay, I have some topsoil. I just packed this up with sand. It's put a little topsoil and then dirt back on top. That is it. Okay, zone 3. Kind of, there it is, working. I always usually put a bucket close up next to it. Just learned that from the old days. It won't keep you totally dry, but you can walk up and just kick the bucket a little closer or just put it right over the top. That's it, easy peasy.